literature lover? Are you tired of reading literature that does not resonate with our time? Do you have questions about literature? If so, welcome to the podcast, My 2 Cents Worth, the platform that discusses literature in relation to our times. I am uniquely Kenyan and relevantly African, hence my focus, African literature. This video is a sequel of the previous episodes. Part 1, Interpreting the Daring then Daring African Literature. Please listen till the end. You will definitely have food for thought. Let us sail in. As a sequel of the previous episodes, Daring the Undaring streams from the postmodernist ideology that gives preminence to the individual. It is a wide umbrella of unfathomed deep imaginations of individual ideas put together collectively to tell a global story of African literature. The gradual dominance of this daring the undaring perspective in African literature has called into question the norm where the readers read and the writers write. Professor Bhakti Shingarpure correctly asserts in an article posted by Los Angeles Review of Books on January 4th, 2021, titled African Literature in Digital Culture. I quote, "Our reading habits have been substantially altered. We read so much now on screens, circulate PDFs via email, follow famous writers online, write mini reviews on Amazon and Goodreads, consume all kinds of viral book controversies, cry out on Twitter for more diversity in literature, and feverishly share listicles and book recommendations on our Facebook timelines." End quote. This is to say, the basic reading and writing by readers and writers in that respect has transformed into a whole new outlook that reanimates the advancement on digitalization of ideas created and shared. In essence, what Daring the Undaring does, amidst all the newness, is that it gives credit where it's due to the imaginative, the dynamic, and the forward thinkers on the continent. These are the globally driven individuals. An instance in point is the known South African businessman and investment banker Hlumelo Biko, an author of the 2021 highly acclaimed book, Africa Reimagined-Reclaiming Prosperity for the Continent. In the book, Biko seeks to candidly dare the African nations to intentionally collaborate conjointly in enriching each other's resources with the successful goal of making the African continent prosperous and fully independent in its own riches. Briefly put, Biko simply portrays a descriptive assessment of a hopeful, globally driven Africa that will dare the undared, as quoted in the book, The Pipe Dream. It is a good read of a visionary Africa, a must read if you haven't. With all said, Daring the Undaring taps into the awakening and acknowledgement of real-world fears and triumphs that an individual has presently experienced and is consciously alert to do what is paramount to shape the future. Next episode will entail a part 2 of interpreting the undaring African literature. That's all I have for you today. Kindly subscribe and share this podcast with your family and friends. Thank you and see you next time.